Welcome in everyone on the YouTube side, we are back. Alright, this is what we got up to yesterday. Stage 14.
Hello and welcome to all. Even if the finish today is not at the summit, only the best climbers can lead over the top of the demanding Col de Jouplan. And even if nobody goes over the top alone, it will require strength as a descender to try and avoid a sprint in Morzy.
Alrighty. We are going to... No, actually, we'll probably do this entire race because there is no real breaks that we have here.
More than 4,200 meters of vertical gain. Everything should be played out on the Jouplan, the final climb. Good luck to you all.
Another one who's motivated to spend the day up front.
Continue comme ça. Allez les gars. Entraîne Leute. Allez les gars. Bravo les gars.
One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. He's a good puncher. You must keep a close eye on him on short climbs.
Go guys, you've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
I'm not too worried.
Under 23 world champion in 2019 on the Harrogate circuit, Samuele Battistella embodies the future of Italian cycling.
Just double checking
Best
who's in
chance
the
of
pack
victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
Here we go. Here we go.
Making constant progress since his professional debut, Valentin Madouas is now capable of playing a prominent role in World Tour races. For example, we saw him finish third in the Tour of Flanders and enter the top 10 of the final general classification of the Tour de France. Invaluable during David Gaudu's two stage victories on the 2020 Tour of Spain, Bruno Armirail is a team member who continues to progress.
Forza ragazzi, coraggio! Tenete duro! Continue comme ça! Vai campione! Lasci!
He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited.
Keeping it within 2 minutes. Alright. I do need someone to fucking, like,
The
some of my
time gap
team members
between the
to
peloton and the escapees is
fucking take some of
stationary.
the burden, please.
The difficulties will start gently with a small climb of barely 3 kilometers, the Col de Saxel. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Let's put the pedal down and reduce the gap.
Jesus Herrada is a good puncher who can look after himself on ascents that go beyond short climbs.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Yep, good. So within 2:30 at the top of the mountain. Happy with that?
Excellent climber, Wout Poels has won most of his victories in summit finishes. However, the 2016 Liège-Bastogne-Liège remains his most prestigious achievement.
Come on, guys!
A mountain bike specialist, Alexis Vuillermoz made a successful switch to the road, as evidenced by his stage win in Mur de Bretagne on the 2015 Tour de France. former world champion and stage winner in the Tour de France, Alberto Rui Costa is a fearsome and experienced puncher. Benoit Cosnefroy, 2017 Road World Under-23 champion, is a puncher who's built up a fine list of achievements on the French calendar. The 2021 season allowed him to open his account at World Tour level by winning the Bretagne Classic. Only the first 4 riders to the top will score points in the mountain standings.
Only lost a little bit of blue energy. We have the first of the Category 2 climb coming. This is a bit of a tough climb.
Things get a bit more difficult now with the Col du Cou, an ascent of almost 6 kilometers. The young American climber, Nielsen Paulus, is a rider one expects to see at the highest level in the coming years.
Oh, the peloton's broken away.
After numerous runner-up spots, be it on the Tour de la Provence or the Tour de l'Ain, we had to wait for the end of the season for the Dane Matthias Skelmoser to open his tally. It was in September on the Tour of Luxembourg. Both junior and under-23 world champion Matej Mohoric certainly built up his reputation on his talents as a descender. If his at-the-limit descent at the Poggio to win Milan-San Remo will stay long in the mind, we mustn't forget that the Slovenian rider is able to shine on demanding routes, as proved by his stage victories on the Tour de France. Watch out for him in the mountains. He may be young, but he's already proved that he can compete with the best.
Keeping it somewhat consistent at 145.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Definitely trying to keep the riders in front honest.
His pace is not really an asset, and so instead he must rely on his capabilities as a ruler puncher to gain the upper hand.
Alrighty. We have a good steep decline coming. Which means that we can recover most of our energy, if not all of it, before the next stage 2 climb. And we are really putting
He's
a
a
gap
pure
to the
climber,
peloton.
able
If we can
to
get the
follow the
peloton
very
out to
best
about
when he's in
8 or
shape.
9 minutes, they're not catching us.
Climber puncher, the Breton Warren Barguil is endowed with an attacking temperament. This has allowed him to take 2 stage wins in the Tour of Spain, and more notably, the polka dot jersey and 2 stages in the Tour de France. Watch out for him. He's a real puncher who can come out on top on any finish with a short climb. But he can also rely on a good turn of speed if there's a group finish.
Yep.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what
Look at
allows
that,
a
all
rider
of
to
our
edge clear at
energy
the end
is
of the
back.
race.
Now we have yet another climb.
The riders will soon be onto the next obstacle, the Col du Feu. Luis Leon Sanchez is one of the veterans of the peloton, present at the highest level for 20 years. Apart from last year, he's always won at least 1 race per season since 2007. His victories include, for example, stage wins on the Tour de France and Paris-Nice, plus the Classica San Sebastian. His consistency is quite impressive. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The peloton's also trying to ride behind. Which is good, because they know that they have to keep us honest now as well.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have team comm.
Gonna use some of our gel. Again, we want to put a gap to the peloton at the end of this climb.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
There's not much of a decline, which is why we're using our gel now. The reason why, not much of a decline, but it is also a small hill. But then we get our musette, plus a decline all the way to the sprint. So we can recover quite a lot of energy. We just need to like maintain the energy.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Allez, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, les voilà. Continuez comme ça.
Only 40 seconds away from head of the race.
Continuez comme ça.
Peloton is beyond saving themselves, I think. Another small climb.
Continue. Allez, courage, on continue les gars. Allez, laissez rien les gars. Allez, allez.
Here's a teammate who has everything to prove.
Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
Yeah.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars.
He especially excels in time trials, his specialty.
Oh, they are running hard behind.
Allez, continuez comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars.
We are still in great position.
He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
If anyone wants to stick with me, I might get him to help sacrifice some of his energy because he's not going to make it to the end. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, need you to help me rest a bit.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Bravo, courage, on continue.
Ready? Yep. Thanks, Kevin.
A quick
Thanks, buddy.
sprinter and a good puncher, Michael Matthews is a versatile rider able to come out on top in a sprint on difficult routes, such as in the Grand Prix of both Quebec and Montreal, races that he won one after the other in 2018.
Continuez comme ça.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, courage! Lâchez rien, allez!
Bravo, bravo! Forza ragazzi, continuate! He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader.
Go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
On continue comme ça. Non mollate.
It's soon time for the intermediate sprint. If any sprinters manage to hang on until now, it's time to score some points.
Excellent. Come on, fellas.
Ready?
You're the best sprinter in the breakaway. You should manage to win the intermediate sprint. You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez, courage les gars.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
Comme ça les gars, on est avec vous!
Easy. Now we need to recover as much energy as we can. Oh. Cavendish, thank you so much, buddy.
The ascent to the Col de Ramar will soon begin. Nearly 14 kilometers long, with a slope at 7.1%. It's a real test to see who's on form today.
Alrighty.
Guys, yeah, come on, move it. Come on,
Allez les
guys.
gars,
Come
courage.
on. Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Allez les gars! Allez, continuez comme ça! Allez les gars! Ouais!
Courage, on continue.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Continuez comme ça! Lâchez rien! Allez! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, allez.
Continuez comme ça!
Here comes the
So
climb.
the Col de la Rama ascent has begun for the front of the race.
Need to be very, very careful with how we climb this. We're gonna need a lot of energy. Oh, he's carrying me up the mountain.
It's your teammate who's the most dangerous for the overall standings in the breakaway.
Allez les gars, courage! On continue! Allez, continue comme ça! Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, courage!
On continue! 10:30, 10:40, 10:41, 10:42, 10:43. Again, I think we're just going to try and conserve.
Allez les gars, courage! Lâchez
We need to start putting in a bit of effort.
Continuez comme ça!
It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced.
Continuez comme ça! Courage, on continue! Bravo les gars! Allez, on y va! Et voilà! On continue comme ça les gars! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, courage! Courage les gars! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, on y va, on y va, on y va. Bravo les gars.
allez les gars, allez!
12-minute gap to the peloton.
Allez les gars, continue là, plus vite, plus vite! Here we go! Here we go! Go, go, go!
There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points for the first 6 to the top.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça! Ouais! Allez les gars! Courage!
Forza ragazzi, coraggio. Sei in linea les gars. On y va, on y va.
Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing
Oh,
ventured,
yep, the
nothing
peloton
gained.
is slowly looking to try and catch you.
Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars. Continuez comme ça, les gars. On est avec vous. Allez, les gars. Continuez comme ça. Courage, on continue.
Forza ragazzi, continuate!
Allez, les gars.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Should be an easy, easy summit victory for me. Alrighty.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Yep. That's downhill section.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Plus vite.
Allez, allez!
Allez, allez.
Ready?
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Come, Sean.
Yep, we're only halfway down the descent. Yep. Got a bit of an incline and then we've got another descent.
Vai, vai, vai!
Allez,
Allez, on lâche rien! Forza!
Continue.
Allez, vas-y! On te suit!
You'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
On lâche rien! Bravo! Allez, allez, allez!
Lâche rien.
Go, go, go!
Alrighty. Bit of a flat, slightly inclined section here before we get to the big mountain of the day. We have a significant 13-minute lead over the peloton. I don't think they're catching today. We just need to maintain our energy because the end is a downhill sprint. But just need to be careful that we don't waste all of our energy at the top of the mountain because there is a small peak, a dual peak, basically. But we'll just need to maintain. Palace is trying to catch. Again, I don't want to waste too much of my energy, that's why I'm just happy just to sit and relax. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Wait for Palace and Matthews to catch up because, yeah, need some help to shelter from the wind. We have some musette still. We'll have our blue gel, which is also going to be very, very useful. Also some red gel for the final push. $13.05 to the peloton. They are not catching. Okay. This could be a momentous and significant event here for the Tour de France. I know we lost 6 minutes. Or potentially lost 6 minutes. We ended up only losing 3. Waiting for Matthews to catch up. Thank you, Matthews. Hey, Matthews. I know he's probably going to drop because he does not have much of blue energy left. Neither does Palace, I think. I think both of them use quite a lot of energy to try and catch me, so. But this is just nice to cruise for a little bit. Just maintain nice, soft, easy. Magnussen is catching behind as well. But we'll be hitting the mountain very, very shortly.
Here we are, the foot of the last climb of the day, the Col de Joux-Plane. This is where a killer blow must be landed, because after the summit, it's downhill to Morzine.
Alrighty. This is 11.5 kilometers, so it's not a long mountain, but it is steep at 8.5. Good thing we don't have anything over 12% that we have to worry about, but it is quite consistently steep. You know, I'm gonna get my practice in and climbing things.
The Joux-Plane is not a very long climb, but its average gradient, over 8%, earns it an all-category label.
All category. Alrighty, so first tricky part's done. We've got we've lost quite a bit of stamina, but we are good. You can see the peloton is riding very hard behind. They have already cut it down to 11.5, but I don't think that they'll have the ability to catch us. So this is where, yep. So they'll catch up to 10 minutes, but then they'll start losing time as they hit the climb.
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Allez, courage, on continue les gars. Plus vite.
Go, go, go!
Vas-y. Allez, fonce.
Hang on! Keep pushing!
Bleib dran.
Well, it's on now at 9.5.
You'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
I've already dropped Powless and Matthews. This is just going to be my solo ride now. Hitting the difficult part of the climb.
Allez, plus vite. Allez, on lâche rien.
Continue comme ça.
Allez, on y va. Encore, encore.
Elton now at 9 minutes.
Allez, ouais!
Non mollare.
5 kilometers left to the top of the mountain. We've got about half of our blue gel
This
left.
climb is doubly important because, other than the mountain's classification, there are time bonuses up for grabs. 8, 5 and 2 seconds for the general classification.
I'm just gonna double check who's in Vinegar Guards. Yeah, that's who I thought. Yeah. Pogacar, Mars, Vingegaard. But Gross and O'Connor. Vingegaard's who we need to watch out for. He's second in the overall standing, 35 seconds behind. We lost 3 minutes against him.
Allez.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
We just need to keep that gap to Vingegaard. Again, at just under 9 minutes, I don't think they're going to catch.
He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go, go!
Bravo.
Non mollare.
Plus vite.
Dai. Continue comme ça.
Allez, tu peux y arriver.
8:30.
Oui,
On y va. Courage, continue. Allez. Allez, on lâche rien. On y va. Allez, on y va.
Oh, perfect. This is perfect. We've got still some blue energy left.
Continue comme ça.
allez, fonce.
Continue comme ça.
Go, go.
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push.
Allez, continue. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
Lâche rien. Plus vite. Plus vite.
Less than a kilometre from the summit. One man is leading the race. He looks well set to win.
Alright, see the first false summit?
The leading rider noses down towards the finish. Barring a mishap, he's got the race won.
Continue comme ça.
10 kilometres from the finish. It's looking good for the man at the front. I don't see how he can be caught now.
This is why I wanted the extra energies to get up the top of this quickly. And then I can just coast down the rest of this.
There's movement behind you.
Only 5 kilometres left for the head of the race.
Allez, allez, plus vite. Vas-y, oui, oui.
Go on. He will finish alone and will soon be able to raise his arms.
Well done. You pulled off quite an exploit today. It's a sweet victory. Enjoy.
Last kilometre.
What a decisive victory. Absolutely dominated that race. That's going to put me well ahead in the standings.
He is all smiles as he will climb. We can say he's amongst.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
Alrighty. Got 30 points for the classification, climbers classifications, 40 points for the sprints. Young rider classification, a good 9 minutes. We're almost 10 minutes ahead of Vingegaard. That's beautiful. 46 points for the best climber. We have gained back the green jersey. 14 points ahead. We have reduced the gap in the team classification as well. We are now back into it. And yeah, care about the competitiveness. Very, very big points that I needed to bring me back into third. Yeah. Yeah. Puts me back into third. And now chasing both Pikachu and Van Aert for the pro cycling. We've moved into second, or we were always second, but we've gained a bigger lead now in second to reduce the gap.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. We should be able to hang on to it without too much trouble. If we control the race well, we can even think about a top 5 place. Have a good day, guys. Go! Go!
So how we're going to do is basically, yeah, we're going to just like ease off at the start. That second mountain is where I think we need to start. Like, if we're not in the front of the peloton, is potentially getting a bit too lax at the back, is that we need to start pushing forward. Because after the sprint, it is a very, very difficult 3-1-2 back-to-back climbs. A bit of a break, but then a double mountain climb as well. A very, very tricky stage. It's all about constant maintain of stamina, so. As Grid was true, yeah. Yeah. It's actually really bad because we actually needed him for the time trials. That's right.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Despite the absence of any all-category climbs on this stage, the overall vertical gain hits 4,300 meters. It's a day not to be underestimated.
Guys, you'll have to keep something in reserve for the Montée du Bâti. It's very steep, and you don't want to stall. Enjoy yourselves. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Oh.
One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The riders are on to the first of the 7 classified climbs in the stage, the Col de Fleury. Close to 10 kilometers of slope at an average of 5%. He could be labelled as a puncher, but is also good in the mountains. However, his top speed can be described as lethargic. The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. He's a young climber. He's still got some progress to make before he can play a leading role. Jesus Herrada is a good puncher who can look after himself on ascents that go beyond short climbs.
Here we go! Here we go! Super! Keep going!
He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Here we go! Here we go!
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Yep, trying to keep them just above
The front
2
of the
minutes
race
on.
is 2 kilometers from the summit. Here's the positions over the last climb.
So I'm just doing some stuff behind the scenes. I'll be back in a couple. Hey, I just need to quickly just make sure Power World is updated because we are going to be playing that shortly. We'll basically do this one. Power World, I think, is updated. Yep, it is. Hey, so Power World's ready. Have that ready to go after we finish this. Let's go. This is all going to be all about conserving as much blue stamina as we can because, yeah, we're a bit exhausted from yesterday's effort. So,
gate is down.
He's just fallen. He's not going to be able to set off again. So he must withdraw from the race.
The withdrawal. Basically what happened this year.
The time gap between the
Vingegaard,
peloton and the escapees is
unfortunately had to
stationary.
withdraw due to a nasty crash. Broke his collarbone.
Climber puncher, the Breton Warren Barguil is endowed with an attacking temperament. This has allowed him to take 2 stage wins in the Tour of Spain, and more notably, the polka dot jersey and 2 stages in the Tour de France.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
Oh, like this time something caught my foot
Teammate
there.
is beginning to lose touch.
A bit of an incline, but this is where we really need to like constantly manage. It's we need to manage the time gap, but we also need to manage our stamina so that we're not constantly dropping to the point where we're going to have nothing left in the last. The last part is obviously the most
Excellent
difficult.
climber, Wout Poels has won most of his victories in summit finishes.
Cannot let
However,
them get too
the
far ahead to the
2016
point where they can just clear
Liège-Bastogne-Liège
through.
remains his most prestigious achievement.
I'm making sure that we're keeping them honest. We don't want them to be above 5 minutes. Get them out to 5 minutes for the second. Oh, Lutsenko is going to go his own to try and catch up. I'm happy with our pace at the moment.
Non mollate, continuate!
The gap with the yellow jerseys melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Oh yeah, come on, you guys!
Lâchez rien! Allez!
Bravo, bravo!
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Bit of tricky uphill for this section, and then should be a nice downhill section here.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have team comm.
That track's also like his stream to me. So. Actually, what I might do is I might just drop them in. It might just go into the chat and if they join.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
On continue. Courage.
He asked his teammates to maintain the tempo. He must feel on form today.
This is gonna be a
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Allez, continuez comme ça.
get Groves to help carry us forward. Jesus Christ.
The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment.
Chuck nourishment.
Allez, courage, on continue les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, c'est bien.
Et voilà. Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Courage, on continue. Continuez comme ça. Allez.
Sei ubito. Vai, campione. Sei il migliore. Sei il più figo.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça.
On continue.
Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
The next mountain pass, as with the previous one, carries a second category label. It's the Col de la Forclaz de Montmain.
Bless you, the narrator.
Allez les gars. Allez, continuez comme ça.
Didn't use any of her feats, but that's okay. Didn't need to use them.
Continuez comme ça. Lâchez rien, allez.
Allez les gars, courage.
There will be 5 points for the first to the top.
Already only 5 kilometers to the top? That doesn't seem right.
Bravo les gars.
Apparently it is. Interesting.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The gap with the yellow jerseys melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Because, yeah, it's going to be a good decline that we have.
Les voilà.
Here we go! Here we go!
Les voilà.
Here we go! Here we go!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, les gars. Continuez comme ça. Lâchez rien. Allez les gars, allez les gars.
Non mollate! Allez les gars!
Les voilà.
Sei un mito! Ragazzi, continuate! Non mollate! Venite duro! Bravo!
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage les gars!
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down.
Alright, we just stick up. Try and just recover everything that we can.
The first 15 in the intermediate sprint score points for the green jersey. The first will pocket 20 extra points.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
Continuez comme ça.
No need for me to try and
The
chase them.
breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Keep a nice easy pace just so we can again just not expend so much blue energy. Peloton will catch us, which is fine.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The first riders are on the Col du Marais. 10 kilometers of climbing, but the slope only averages out at 3%.
Big climb. 2 big climbs.
Allez les gars, courage!
He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway.
And just slowly cutting into the riders.
The gap isn't changing much. There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
Have I broken away from the peloton again?
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Bye, bye, bye.
Rain Hood with my blue energy.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
Courage, allez, courage, on continue.
Allez les gars, courage!
Bravo les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
The next ascent will be far more demanding. The Col de la Croix Free, and it's 12 kilometers at close to 7%.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça. Da kommen sie. Haut rein.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
And it's off for the climb of the Croix Free. Classified as first category, there will be a maximum of 10 extra points to be gained for the climber standings. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
It's so hard too early.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
He's still got something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relays. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
A versatile rider, able to shine in the cobblestone classics, on mountain stages or in time trials, Dylan van Baarle is a key teammate on whom leaders can count. Only the first 6 riders to the top will score points towards the mountains classification.
Really don't use any more. Yeah. Another big fucking to go.
He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings. He's a teammate who has everything to prove. Primoz Roglic is a stage race specialist. Despite his massive disappointment on the 2020 Tour de France and his abandon in 2021, he's always managed to re-motivate himself to win the Tour of Spain. It's a race that he's won 3 years in a row, and the series is ongoing.
You do not want to be running this low on energy.
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
After the summit, the riders will tackle a short descent which leads straight onto the Col de Zaravi.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him. Jonas Vingegaard already demonstrated an interesting potential by taking second place in the final classification of the 2021 Tour de France after his leader, Primoz Roglic, abandoned the race. The Danish rider quickly confirmed that potential the following year by overcoming Tadej Pogačar.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Winner of the Tour de l'Avenir and the Under-23 Peace race, David Gaudu is one of the most talented climbers of his generation. He notably won 2 stages on the 2020 Vuelta. There will be 5 points for the first to the top.
Must be setting a good pace if they're happy with it, though. They know that I probably won't make it to the end.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
A real phenomenon of precociousness. In under 5 seasons on the World Tour, Tadej Pogacar has already won 2 Tour de France and 9 stages. 2 Tour of Lombardy, 1 Liège-Bastogne-Liège and 1 Strade Bianche. A champion continued to generate headlines. Winner of the Tour of Italia in 2019, the Ecuadorian Richard Carapaz is one of those riders who shines in the mountains and who's best not given too much of a lead. He's an outsider. He must be watched. He has eyes on the overall standing. Whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well. Revelation of the 2020 Tour of Italy, when we saw him lose on the final stage, a time trial, Jai Hindley finally won in 2022, proving that he's among the very best climbers.
Ready. We shouldn't be too far out from standing. We should be holding on to them during the last part as well. We have lost quite a bit of energy though, but we did keep our minutes. So we should have a
Brilliant, you're really going for it. Come on, fellas, yeah!
Courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Here we go! Here we go!
He may aim for a place in the overall standings, but his manager could ask him to devote himself to the other team leader if his own performance is below expectation. Stage winner on the Giro and Tour de France, the Australian Ben O'Connor is one of the best climbers in the peloton. He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader.
bit of an incline. Then we have a massive descent to the biggest climb of the day, and the one I'm worried about because of how little blue energy I've got. But if we can stick close, then we should be dead-on favourites to win the Tour de France in the final stages. Because there's only the time trial, a couple of flat stages which won't cause any major issues, one last hill section, then another flat section.
Bravo les gars! Allez les gars! Allez les gars, courage!
Bravo les gars! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars!
Raised in the school of track cycling, where he won 2 Olympic titles and 3 World Championships, Geraint Thomas successfully transitioned to the road by winning Paris-Nice, the Dauphiné and the Tour de France.
Where in the world do you think you're going for, sir?
Stage winner on the Giro and the Vuelta, the veteran Italian rider Damiano Caruso is an excellent climber. It's also worth noting that he won Tour Stage, a team time trial. It was in 2018, and he was wearing the colours of BNC. Triple cyclocross world champion, the Belgian Wout van Aert is also able to excel anywhere on the road. We've already seen him win individual time trials, as well as stages that finish in a mass sprint. Not to mention his good performances in the Flanders Classics. He's after the points classification. A good rouleur and a good climber, João Almeida made an impression with his 15 days in pink during the 2020 Tour of Italy. A few more kilometres downhill, and then the race will enter its final phase with the Côte des Amirants followed by the Bété. Although his list of achievements is short, at the side of his various leaders, Mikel Landa has proved that he's one of the best climbers in the peloton.
Need to take this.
are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Continuez comme ça. Allez, courage les gars.
Continuez comme ça.
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
The Côte des Amirants will act as the bonus point, so there will be bonus seconds to be picked up, as well as mountains classification points.
Allez les gars, courage.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standing.
The race lead launches itself on the Monte de Betex. It's a short climb, but very steep, since the average slope is close to 8%.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
Let's see if I can hang on the back of him.
Grandissima vittoria!
Keep going.
Continuate!
Only 5 kilometers left for the men in front.
Continuate! Non mollate!
Another 3 kilometers and it's the finishing line. The group at the front is still fighting it out.
Big close one. At least they haven't blown me out, so. I've saved enough blue energy for the final push.
There's only 1 kilometre to go for the men at the front. They'll have to settle it with a sprint.
You're going to beat them. Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy
What
to
a
attack.
victory. Didn't think I was going to pull off the victory there. Eee. Have that little bit extra.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him. He will climb on. We can say he will climb on. He's amongst the...
Well done, lads.
Oh, no, I couldn't do this.
Congratulations to you. I hope that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
10 minutes ahead.
Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today, it's a time trial which is important for the general classification because it's a route for climbers. Theoretically, we've got enough of a lead to still be in yellow tonight. Good time trial to all of you.
Alrighty. Let's do the time trial. Then we can do the last 5 stages. Update?
We now welcome the leader of the race onto the ramp for this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time and retain his jersey. Come on, let's give him a cheer.
Here we go. Don't go flat out at the start. You'll have to keep something for the finish. That's where you must edge clear.
Looks like I just need to respond to something.
After the next left-hand bend, you'll be at the foot of the first climb. It averages out close to 10%, so it will be difficult to stay in an aerodynamic position. If you have to, ride out of the saddle. Go on! on! You're doing fine on the climb. Go, go! Come on, you're halfway there.
Continue comme ça. Plus vite, plus vite.
Come on, you're coming to the top. Keep it up.
Allez, on lâche rien.
Watch out on the way down. Be careful.
Allez, continue comme ça.
Aïe, aïe, forza.
Go on, that's good. You're setting a good time. Keep it up. Now it's flat for 7 kilometers. Go on, stay aero. Watch out, you're coming up to a double left bend. Go, go, pick up the tempo, go! Watch out, get your head up. You're coming into a twisty portion. Come on! Another 4 kilometers before the climb. Don't overdo it so you'll have something in reserve.
Allez, on attaque, allez, on bouge.
The second time check is at the foot of the climb. From there on, it's uphill to the line. Go! One kilometer before the time check and the climb. Go, go! Here we go. Don't get carried away. It's going to be a long, hard climb. Come on, 5 kilometers. It's not worth thinking about the aero position now. There's too much of a slope. Go! Keep going, lad. Go, go!
Hello?
Hello?
So I did not realize you were in here.
No, it's all good. I just thought it'd just be easier if we were to chat this way as I finish this up and get ready.
Yeah. I'll get the shed shut up.
Ready?
Go on, have after the bend, it will be a little less steep. Go!
Because yeah, intro was discussing like things that you'd probably enjoy hearing about as well, Rain.
Yeah, I've been seeing the
It's a
chat.
bit easier now. Come on.
I've just been very much enjoying like
Go on, hang on
the
in
amount
there.
of like, because like I did take like about a week and a half break from doing quick Katsu stuff, so it's just the stuff I've been putting at the moment I've really enjoying doing. But it's just like I don't know why I did do it from the start, just inserting myself with the characters as well. Because I wanted to like make their own like unique thing, but then it's like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck them all. They all get fucked.
Those teeth.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
You're
that.
not the only one, Rain. You'll get fucked more, but like they also get fucked. I've invited you to share chat.
I'll do that.
Final
Just
kilometer.
finish the
Go!
race.
Go on, right to the end. Go!
I really need to like find more stuff to like read about as well, because like you search on like the sites like that as well, and it's just like, okay, you either have like the popular stuff which are just like always there, or you have like the very niche stuff that you just like are in page 100 out of like 1,000 something like pages worth of like search results. Just like that very niche stuff that like is the actual stuff you're looking for, that just gets like lost in all like the other sorts of things you're looking for.
Right, I'm good.
Ladies
Alright.
and gentlemen, up he's in. He's in.
Well done.
Everything
lads.
just started lagging.
Congratulations to
Hold
you.
on.
I
All
hope that
my
we play a
browsers just
leading
started
role,
lagging.
but from
Just give me a
that,
second.
to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
Alright, there we go.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone.
Why did I put
Several
stuff up there? I
mountain
literally just
passes and
made a
summit
second
finish
level to put all the stuff
This
at.
is a
I don't know why I did
key
that.
stage for the general classification. We must defend our position as leader of the general
So I'm just gonna move
classification.
the stuff up
It's
around
not
here.
going to be easy. We don't have much of a lead. We can target a place in the top 5 today. Have a good day, guys. Go! Go!
I think our house just smells of bread rolls at the moment. Like I've been still smelling bread rolls lately as well.
I think it's just still sick.
Maybe I start desiring certain things when I'm sick.
Maybe. I'm gonna go on break, change games over to Power World, etc., etc. Thank you to those on the YouTube side. It'll be a bit before I come back, like about a 10-minute break, because I've been going for about 4.5 hours, so I'll take a bit of longer than normal break. On the Twitch side, I'll see you all in a bit as well. Hey.